We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Franchon Crews-Dezurn, 5'8" tall, with a reach of 72 inches. And across from her tonight, it's Claressa Shields. She's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 173.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
There's only one heavy-hitting diva. It's Franchon Crews-Dezurn, fighting out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. She brings plenty of swag, plenty of glam to the ring, and, of course, plenty of leather, too. Claressa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Baltimore, Maryland, an undisputed middleweight champion of the world, known as the heavy-hitting diva, Franchon Crews-Dezurn. Fighting out of the blue corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. She scores that count. That hook won't score. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. She blocks the uppercut. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Good counter shot by her. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I love what you've been doing so well. Those jabs are slick. Great work. I love them. This girl. You're much better. She's not even in your league. Going on to it. All we need to do now, mix it up and we'll stay on top, okay? We can throw in those combos and put it back on her this round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. But you're not missing your powers, okay? So just keep that up. Keep that going. like we trained. Get back out there and win the round.
And there's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Well done with that counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They miss with the jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. Trying to land that jab. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Can't score with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Stay focused. Do what you're doing. You're already doing great. Just able to win this round. So get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back, and just box her. Just be smart. As we've worked on those 1-2 and then a body. Just keep back.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot by her. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab but does not score. Hook misses. They exchange punches. Perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
A minute. Just breathe. All in all, It's good work. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Doing your thing, you're going to win. You're better than this. I've seen so much more. Don't rest on your laurels here. Don't give them no free shots. Keep smart and keep ahead. I don't want you to load up. Don't be one shot at a time. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the go. Look at her. She's shattered. She's hurt. Focus. Breathe again. Once we're out there boxing, you're going to be in the lead. Just smart. Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Once you get back out there, do your jabs.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Back into the fight. Don't rest on your laurels here. Focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And down goes Crews-Dezurn. As you can see, that powerful body shot froze her in her tracks. Let's watch it one more time.
A shot from the gods took her out.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Midway through the round, and it looks like she has the advantage.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect stuff.
Missing with the left uppercut. Oh, and the heavy-hitting diva has been rocked. Crews-Dezurn in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
That was a great round. You're fighting smart, you're staying ahead. I don't her and show her. You've done all of your work, set her up. So just keep her moving, get her where you want her. Get her in the corner. You to get back out there and switch on. You got this. You can do this. I've seen you do this. You let her back into the fight that round. Just got to keep doing this, okay? Keep going. You're loading your schedule. Bring up the next round. So keep going around. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what. Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give up. She's starting to understand what's going on now, so all we need to do is add a bit of variation. She won't have a clue.
Back into the fray here in round 5. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How about that time counter shot? The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Punch, counter punch. She got clipped by that counter. Misses with that uppercut. Good counter punch. She catches and counters. These two were made for each other. The straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. Good counter shot by her. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Bad round. That's fine. Right, great round, great round. Now relax, relax. I don't want to tear, and we make sure the next rounds are good. You step her up, so just keep her moving, get her where you want her. Get her in the corner, beat her. That's right.
On to the sixth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Nice counter shot by her. A perfect counter lands. That jab doesn't find a home. They better start respecting each other's punching power. That counter shot lands. They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Claressa Shields just got clipped. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, you're switching off now. I can see you switching off. Right, you've got this. It's good work. Keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Once you're back out there, get your boxing back on. As soon as you start doing your thing, you're landing your power shots. That's good play. That's good boxing right there. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Still in this. Think about defense on the end of what back out there. Focus. We've got a minute. Just breathe. Focus again. I don't want you to load up. Don't be...
Here comes round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. pace will slow down. It picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Stamina is off the charts. Oh, Franchon Crews-Dezurn is now in trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just box. Don't be smart. Just get your going on. So all we need to do now, mix it up and we'll stay on top, okay? We can throw in those combos. Win the round. It's only one round that you've lost. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Go back in. Stay focused. Do what you're doing. You're already doing great. Win the round.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good counter punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. She catches and counters. Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Did well to block that right hook. Well done with that counter shot. No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot by her. Right hook won't score. That hook just can't find the target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Great round. You're fighting smart. You're staying ahead. I don't want this boxing back together and show her. Set her up. So just keep her moving. Get her where you want her. Get her in the corner. Blow it now. So I need you to get back out there and switch on. You got this. You can do this. I've seen you do this. That's... She's flustered over there. She's trying to work out what's going on. Just to win this round. So get your mind back. Get your focus. Just keep it going.
There's the bell to start round 9. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. They exchange punches. Jab misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. So much firepower here. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Add a bit of variation, but she won't have a clue what's going on. Stay one step ahead. Get your boxing back together and put it back on her this round. You let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. Now I need to go. Okay, we can throw in those combos we've worked on. Those 1, 2, and then a body. Focused. Get your jab back.
There's the bell to start round 10. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here? Hold that thought! Crews-Dezurn now! She is stumbling all over the place! Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the... Whoa, wait a minute! Crews-Dezurn's foundation is gone. Is she headed down? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot by her. Nice counter shot. You believe what we are seeing. Just misses with that left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. I don't want this. You're starting to make mistakes and just switch her up. So just keep her moving, get her where you want her. Get her in the corner, Get focused, get your mind back on the job like we trained. Get back out there and win the round. You're starting to make mistakes, and
Just got to keep doing this, okay? Keep going. You're loading your shots.
focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and the end of what you...
All the way through. So get out there.
So over there, she's trying to work out what's going on. Just go back in, stay focused.
And there's the bell for round 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. Nice counter punch right up. And this fight is over. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Are you okay? You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.